Hello, everybody. My name's Paul Jenkins. Just checking the audio was on. Yeah, my name's Paul Jenkins, Managing Director of the UK packaging innovation consultancy, ThePackHub. Welcome to our latest webinar, Sustainable Packaging Innovations. Before we get into looking at about 30 brand new packaging innovations, just wanted to quickly cover a bit of context in terms of how we find these innovations and why we're so on top of the latest initiatives. We have something called the Innovation Zone, which many of the attendees today are members of. This is a searchable database containing over 9,000 case studies from around the world. We upload 30 new initiatives a week or 6 a day. And we continue to increase the number of initiatives that we post. So last calendar year, we posted nearly 1,500 initiatives, which is almost double from 4 years ago during the COVID years of 2020. We've also recently launched the Patent Zone, which is similar to the Innovation Zone. It's a searchable database, but features the standout packaging patents from around the world. For any of you that have tried to keep up to speed with the latest patents, it can be quite a tiresome process. So we're trying to take some of that pain away by doing the searching of over 1,000 packaging patents every month and identifying the most interesting. And we believe that this initiative can really help in terms of idea generation and just coming up with those ideas that are further down the line, unlike the Innovation Zone, which tends to be initiatives that are in market or close to being in development. We're going to be at Packaging Innovations in Birmingham next month, 12th and the 13th of February. So stand B10, which is between the startup zone and the smart packaging zone. So please come and see us. On the second day in the afternoon, we will be announcing the winners of the PackHub's Packaging Startup Awards 2025, sponsored by Ocado Retail. So if you are attending, please make sure you come to our stand. So without further ado, let's look at some sustainable packaging innovations. So in terms of the trends, consistent with last month, so we're going to be focusing on 5 key areas. So recycling, so that's recycled content and increased recycling activities. So a tremendous amount of activity in this area, as you would expect, and that's been the case for a few years now. We'll then go on to look at biopackaging alternatives. So the basically alternatives to oil-based plastics. There's lots of development in that area. And another innovation that we're all, the trend area that we're all used to seeing in recent times is that of paperisation. So we've got some examples of packaging moving out of plastic, but not necessarily always out of plastic, into paper. So from other materials into paper solutions. So we'll cover that as well. Refill and reuse is a big area of activity. The PackHub is very, very active with our refill and reuse hub. And we're seeing lots of initiatives coming to market and in development. So we'll cover some of those as well. And last but not least is the area around reduction and lightweighting. So taking packaging out of the supply chain through weight reduction or just taking it out and not having it in the first place. So they're the 5 packaging trends that we'll cover. So the first one, recycling. So I mentioned this is recycled content or increased recycling activities. So lots of, I would say probably 25-30% of the initiatives in the Innovation Zone are related to recycling activities. Not surprising, considering 2025 is the where the UK Plastic Pact comes to fruition, where many stakeholders signed up to delivering 100% recyclable, reusable, or compostable packaging by this year. The vast majority of, to be honest, really focused on the recycling element of that. So the first one is from Alpla, who Austrian business developing and producing high quality plastic packaging, and they've developed an innovative thin-walled yogurt pot made from recycled PET, a first for dairy product packaging. This solution addresses the EU PPWR, which mandates that food packaging must include a minimum percentage of recycled content by 2030. Traditional dairy packaging made from polypropylene or polystyrene lacks approved recyclable materials for food contact, but Alpla's RePtech technology enables fully recyclable pots with up to 100% rPET content. The pots produced through a single-stage injection molding process feature a thin walls of about 0.32 mil and integrated in mold labeling to minimize material usage while providing superior barrier properties compared to polypropylene, extending product shelf life. These lightweight pots can integrate into established PET recycling streams, enhancing the circular economy by allowing bottles to become pots and vice versa. The standard formats are 180 and 300 millimeters are set for us for production in late 2025, so later this year. Keeping the yogurt theme going, so we're just sort of demonstrating that you can deliver recyclability for a category like yogurt in different ways. So this is London-based Ineos Styrolution, and they've achieved a breakthrough in mechanically recycled polystyrene into yogurt cups, which will soon debut in Lidl supermarkets in the UK. We are seeing a number of initiatives related to mechanical recycling and chemical recycling. So that mechanical recycling, not chemical recycling, sorry. The company's super clean purification process, compliant with EU regulations, ensures that the recyclate meets food contact standards. This multi-step recycling method includes deep near-infrared sorting, hot washing, flake sorting, melt filtration, and pelletizing, resulting in recycled material with the same physical properties as virgin polystyrene. The initiative marks a significant step in reducing the footprint of polystyrene packaging, as you can see. Next up is from Smurfit Westrock, and they've introduced a 100% recyclable paper pallet wrap made with its Nurtop stretch craft paper, offering an alternative to traditional PE-based stretch wraps. Now, this is one of several paper-based stretch wraps that we've reported on in the past. I know certainly Mondi and Amcor have been into the party and developed similar solutions. This paper wrap provides stability for pallet loads during transportation while being easier to recycle and reported to be more sustainable. It is part of the company's Better Planet packaging portfolio designed to reduce reliance on single-use plastics in supply chains. The paper wrap features high absorption and reliability in humid conditions, making it a versatile solution across various industries. UK-based glass supplier Encirc is the first to adopt this wrap as part of its mission to replace single-use plastics in the glass making and bottle filling sector. With the global stretch wrap market projected to grow, Smurfit Westrock aims to address the growing demand for plastic alternatives while supporting companies in meeting their environmental targets. L'Oreal has introduced a fully recyclable plastic pump for its Men Expert Derma Control product line, marking a step in sustainable packaging innovation. This development eliminates the metal spring traditionally used in pumps, which is a key barrier to recyclability. Obviously, making it a monomaterial makes it significantly easier to recycle. The new pump aligns with the brand owner's L'Oreal for the Future sustainability program, which also includes initiatives like lighter bottles, increased use of recycled plastic, and recyclable decorative sleeves. Many of these which we've featured in the innovation zone. The shift to 100% plastic pump not only improves recyclability, but also simplifies the recycling process by removing metal components and actually makes it recyclable in the first place, because with the metal components, it probably wouldn't get recycled. This advancement represents a broader move by L'Oreal to reduce packaging waste alongside all brand owners and retailers and support the circular economy within the cosmetics industry. Next up is Fedrigoni, an Italian company that produces and sells specialty papers for packaging, and they've developed an embossed recycled wet glue labels designed for premium products. These labels incorporate high recycled content whilst maintaining durability, water resistance, and visual appeal. The embossing enhances the tactile quality, making them ideal for luxury packaging such as wines, spirits, and cosmetics. The labels are engineered to withstand moisture, ensuring they remain intact and visually appealing even in challenging environments like refrigerated storage. In addition to their aesthetic and functional qualities, these labels can contribute to sustainability goals by reducing reliance on virgin materials and promoting the use of recycled fibers. Vetragoni has also ensured that these labels are compatible with existing recycling processes. Last up in this section, and we could have done hundreds, to be honest. There's so many coming through the funnel, and by the way, all the innovations, all the Innovation Zone innovations that you're seeing today have been posted on our platform in January, so they're all within the last three weeks. So Tyrrell's is a UK-based snack manufacturer that many of you all know, and they aim to reduce the environmental impact of their packaging and production. As part of this commitment to sustainability, they have incorporated 25% recycled plastic into their packaging for selected products, including the terribly tasty 150-gram sharing packs. This recycled plastic is sourced through the ISCC mass balance approach, which ensures material traceability and supports the use of recycled content. Tyrrell's has also made strides to reduce overall amount of plastic used, with a 25% reduction in packaging weight compared to 2021, addressing concerns over recyclability of crisp packs in the UK. Although current recycling infrastructure does not support domestic recycling of these materials, Tyrrell's has provided solutions by encouraging consumers to recycle crisp packets at designated supermarket collection points. We're not quite at the stage in the UK for curbside collection of these types of materials, but I know plans are in place for that to be a reality, and tests are already in place. In addition to packaging innovations, Tyrrell's has implemented regenerative agricultural practices, including the use of cover crops to enhance soil health, reduce emissions, and promote biodiversity. And talking of bio, this is the next section, which is alternatives to oil-based plastics. So again, a really big area of activity. This has been so for a number of years. Many of the initiatives we see are in development, so sort of university type activities, but we are seeing in market examples, as this is a good example here. So this is the Polyphenol Factory, a South Korean startup based at the Korea Advanced Institute of Science Technology. I think it's worth pointing out that our initiatives are really truly from around the world. So this is a South Korean initiative, and they've launched their hair care brand Gravity, and they presented this at CES 2025 in Las Vegas. Gravity's hair loss solutions feature packaging made from coconut shells, reducing plastic waste and aiming to reinforce sustainability. The product line includes shampoos, conditioners, and styling mists. The Gravity's packaging aligns with their environmental goals, complementing its dermatologically tested and clinically proven performance. So that's quite a I don't know, a head-turning initiative for consumers in that it's being made out of coconut shells. Obviously, gives it a point of difference at the point of sale. Lots of compostable packaging in market and challenges around the end of life scenarios for these products, whether they're industrial or home composted. But aside to those challenges, there continues to be loads of developments, and in a closed loop situation, compostable packaging can be very effective. So here we have Earth Brands, a New York-based company founded 3 years ago, and they've partnered with the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, to introduce plant-based compostable packaging at its concession stands and premium hospitality areas. The compostable products include cups, containers, and cutlery, and are made from PLA, a bioplastic derived from renewable sources. This initiative aligns with Barclays Centre's ongoing sustainability efforts, which include, amongst other things, energy and water conservation, recycling, and purchasing environmentally responsible products, whatever that means. As part of its waste reduction strategy, Barclays Centre became the first sports venue in the New York area to eliminate single-use plastic straws and divert over 300 tons of waste from landfills by the end of 2024. So Barclays Centre's solution for food service packaging is through this compostable activities. Next up is Label Masters DGO Packaging Division from Chicago in collaboration with Altor Solutions subsidiary Liofoam Industries from South Carolina, and they've introduced BioEPS, a biodegradable version of expanded polystyrene foam. Conventional EPS, as you know, is widely used for temperature controlled and impact packaging, but it's not biodegradable and takes centuries to decompose, and has really come out of favor by many operators for its lack of sustainability. Bio-EPS maintains the performance of traditional EPS, offering temperature control, void fill, and impact protection, while also being recyclable wherever EPS is accepted without the need for separation. My understanding is that it isn't accepted in very many places. This innovation provides a sustainable alternative for the reported tens of millions of EPS products used annually in sectors such as cold chain logistics and protective packaging. Custom designs and trials are available for businesses to assess its suitability for their applications. Conserving Beauty is an Australian skincare company, and they've adopted NatureFlex films for their sachet packaging to align with their sustainability goals. These renewable and compostable films produced by Futamura from responsibly sourced wood pulp meet stringent industrial and home composting standards, such as AS4736 and the EN 13432. The films are laminated with paper and biofilm layers to ensure product protection while maintaining a minimal environmental footprint. NatureFlex provides effective barriers to aroma, gas, and moisture, and ensuring the integrity of the products, such as dissolvable wipes and sheet masks. These skincare solutions aim to reduce water, carbon, and waste product footprints while catering to sensitive skin needs. So yeah, yet another compostable solution coming to market. Decoma Technology, an Estonian company, has developed Honey Drops, a water-soluble honey pack designed to enhance the convenience of adding honey to beverages. Each portion is encased in an edible packaging material that dissolves completely when introduced to a drink, eliminating the need for utensils and reducing mess. Now, I see this is a really good opportunity to be used out of home, where you may just makes it so much easier to dispense a portion controlled dosage of honey in this case. The innovation addresses common issues associated with traditional honey consumption, such as sticky fingers and the use of spoons and jars. So if you're out of the home, obviously you don't need to take either of those things. By simplifying the process, Honey Drops promotes honey as a healthier alternative to other sweeteners. The product is, as I mentioned, particularly beneficial for on-the-go use and aims to improve the hygiene and the user experience in that situation. Also, one of my bugbears about honey packs is you never can decant 100% of the product. So this is this solution essentially ensures that the whole product is consumed. Final one in this section, before we move on to paperisation, is from an organisation that we report on regularly, Fraunhofer Institute of Process Engineering and Packaging, IVV, and they're exploring peatland plants such as reed, sedge, and reed canary grass as sustainable raw materials for paper-based packaging. These plants, cultivated in re-wetted peat bogs and fens, have a low lignin content compared to wood, requiring fewer chemicals and less energy during the pulping process. Initial tests demonstrated that these fibers yield strong, durable paper with enhanced tensile strength, and elasticity when processed using fiber molding and deep drawing methods. The research aims to produce sustainable packaging for non-food sectors such as cosmetics and logistics, with further optimization needed for industrial scalability and consumer applications. And with industrial scalability comes cost reduction. Um, This initiative highlights the potential of peatland plants, which I don't think we've reported on before in the innovation zone, to reduce the reliance on wood in packaging production and promote biodiversity. I don't have any information on life cycle or carbon footprint reduction or anything like that. As I say, this is an initiative still very much in development. Next up, we have paperisation, which will be very familiar to everyone in the audience. First up is something that was announced this week at the World Economic Forum in Davos. This is NBCO, and it's, as they say, reimagining packaging with regenerative circular supply systems using innovative molded fiber technologies. This is one of 7 or 8 sort of prominent paper-based bottle initiatives that are in development. And this is another one to add to the party. Most months with our webinars, I will be mentioning a new initiative in this area or a development of an existing initiative. So it's a very active area with many big companies looking to develop solutions. This approach enables the creation of a durable, biodegradable bottle that decompose safely at the end of their recycle. So they're not talking their life cycle. They're not talking about recyclability here. They're talking about biodegradability. By combining advanced engineering and material science, NBCO offers what they say is a scalable alternative to plastic packaging. Their proprietary molding process ensures precision engineered bottles with controlled wall thickness and density, tailored to meet diverse product requirements whilst maintaining high performance. The bottles are made using rapid renewable materials, including bamboo, miscanthus, eucalyptus, and agricultural byproducts such as bagasse. The bottles are optimized apparently for strength, moisture, and oxygen resistance using custom bio additives, eliminating the need for plastic coatings. I tried to look online to see which markets they're targeting, but there was no information at all about potential end-use markets. But I think you can all work out where this might end up: health and beauty, etc. Maybe even beverage. I'm not quite sure about the barrier. Next up is another very recent initiative from Sainsbury's, and they're piloting plastic-free packaging for its own label, ripe and ready avocados, twin pack across 77 Sainsbury's stores. The new packaging solution replaces traditional plastic trays and wraps with a recyclable cardboard sleeve and label, which are both obviously recyclable within the UK. This change applies to Sainsbury's own brand avocados and is expected to reduce plastic use on the 77 stores by 20 tonnes annually. The design features perforated holes in the cardboard sleeve to ensure adequate ventilation, helping to maintain the freshness and quality of the avocados during transport and on the shelf. This development aligns with the company's commitment to halve its use of own brand plastic packaging by 2025 compared to 2019 levels, and I guess we'll be hearing an announcement on how they've done on that at some point this year. Sainsbury's has already made strides in this area, having removed single-use plastic bags from its produce section and introduced compostable alternatives for some other items. Now, this isn't really paperisation, but I've included it because it is a paper initiative, and I suppose it is paperisation, but it's not. Technically, it's not moving from one material to another. But I just really like this as a bit of marketing with NPR exercise. So this is a label that basically you can see during the Christmas period, the Carlsberg believed they did some research that suggested that people, believe it or not, have some beer left over the Christmas period. They buy too much and they have some left over. So what they've done is they've created an Easter label underneath the Christmas label, so that when January the 1st comes, or whenever it's no longer acceptable to drink Christmas drinks, you can then start drinking the Easter drinks. I mean, they're really shoehorning a problem that doesn't exist here, but I just thought it was quite a clever way to create some great PR and some consumer interest. Next up is an unusual and unconventional switch in the sugar category. We don't often see packaging is very conventionally packaged in sort of paper bags. So to see it in this carton format from a company that are called the Sugar Carton Company. So their raison d'etre is all about cartons. They're based in the UK, and they've introduced an alternative packaging format for their range of organic and refined sugars. The company uses recyclable cartons, as they say, made from 80% less plastic, offering an alternative to traditional sugar packaging. I guess the main the questionable sustainability in my view here, but its main feature is the functionality in my view. So the cartons are moisture resistant to keep the sugar fresh. They include a resealable spout for convenience and feature a modern stackable design to optimize the larder space. And I guess that sort of decanting, pouring through the cap is a more straightforward process than maybe pouring out of a paper bag that might get wet or rip or whatever. So the packaging reflects the company's commitment to reducing plastic waste. And as I say, they're called the Sugar Carton Company, so they're always going to be delivering their sugar brands in this format. Next up is a champagne packaging solution from Maison Perrier Jouet, and they've collaborated with James Cropper of Kendal in the UK to create a champagne case for its Belle Epoque Cocoon Brut and Rosé Vintage products made from paper pulp and vine shoot flour. The case is reported to be 93% lighter than traditional designs. I mean, champagne boxes do tend to be quite over-engineered and heavy for obvious reasons to deliver premium cues, but they've eliminated the need for varnish or glue as well. So crafted in partnership with a Milan-based Forma Fantasma design studio, the case integrates intricate 3D illustrations into its molded fiber wrap, offering both functionality and elegance by enhancing the bottle's shape and protecting the wine from light. And it certainly would stand out on shelf 100%. The packaging incorporates a double locking clasp mechanism and embossed initials, ensuring a premium finish while maintaining recyclability. The case highlights a circular design ethos produced using renewable energy, 100% renewable energy, primarily from James Cropper's on-site solar and hydro plants. The vine shoots are a byproduct of winter pruning, so that they further enhance the sustainability of the packaging, and certainly the kind of messaging that the brand can talk to with consumers. Next is our first exploration into our patent zone platform, and this is from Diageo, who have developed an innovative paper bottle. When I say developed, they created a patent for. We don't know how far they are in terms of development. This is an innovative paper bottle designed to hold liquids whilst meeting current and future recycling standards. The bottle consists of three main components: a main body made from spirally wound recycled paper for strength and durability, a shoulder connecting the body to the neck, and options for pulp plastic for added structural integrity, and a neck that supports closures like caps or spouts using technologies such as snap fit or heat sealing methods. A stable base made from paper or pulp ensures the bottle can stand upright, whilst an optional internal bag enhances its versatility. So already we're moving away from a 100% paper-based solution here, but this is just a patent. They're just protecting their ideas. There's no guarantee or likelihood that this will necessarily get to market. The design is customizable to reflect brand identity, making it a standout choice for sustainable packaging. As part of the spirit industry's broader move towards more sustainable solutions, this Diageo's paper bottle represents a potentially exciting step in this whole paper development area. It's moving very fast. Next up is a redesigned bag-in-box pack from Nestle, which focuses on improving both functionality and recyclability. The box is made entirely from 100% cellulose fiber with a weight of just over 41 grams, providing structure and protection. The bag, weighing just over 9 grams, incorporates an outer paper layer alongside a plastic barrier layers that guard against oxygen and moisture. With a cellulose fiber content exceeding 70 to 95%, the entire package is compatible with paper recycling systems. One notable feature is the non-detachable connection between the bag and the box, allowing the unit to be recycled together. The box also includes a reclosable lid for easy access and can hold additional items such as a spoon to enhance consumer convenience. The bag itself is equipped with barrier coatings like metallization to ensure product quality and extended shelf life, making it suitable even for gassed products. The design represents a modern take on the classic bag-in-box format, reflecting the continual trend of paperisation that we're seeing. With its emphasis on renewable materials, improved performance, and seamless recyclability, it aligns with growing consumer demand for sustainable solutions in this area. And next up in the pattern zone triumvirate of examples, we see here a multi-pack beverage collation example. We've tracked quite a few of these in the innovation zone. They've already been launched, and here is another one from Graphic Packaging International, obviously at patent stage. This paperboard beverage carrier represents an alternative to traditional plastic rings for holding multiple drink bottles, designed to optimize strength whilst remaining fully recyclable in a paper waste stream. It features a central panel with bottle openings and reinforcement flaps connected to the panel. These flaps, along with a sturdy base and strategically positioned extensions, enhance structural integrity between the containers. A key feature is the reinforcement mechanism, which interrupts the fold line between the central panel and flap using a line of weakening, often incorporating intersection oblique line segments. Retention tabs extend from the central panel to secure the bottles in place, whilst handle openings are conveniently aligned with the curved edges of the extension for ease of use. Who could think you could say so much about a new beverage multi-pack beverage collation solution? So we have seen similar initiatives, very similar initiatives to that in the innovation zone. So this obviously has a slightly different nuance that needs a patent protection. Now on to refill and reuse. This is the penultimate trend area that we'll be talking about today. And it is Core, based in Brisbane, Australia, and they've been active initially with a refillable container aimed at reducing the use of single-use plastics. It's not shown here, but I just want a bit of context. They've also developed this container modeled after a large syringe, which features foldable handle for compact storage, a self-closing valve to prevent spills, and a design that facilitates easy refilling and cleaning. Here, they've developed an innovative refill station designed to minimize packaging waste and support a circular economy. The refill station enables quick 6-second refills for products like honey, yogurt, and sauces, reducing food waste by allowing consumers to purchase only the required quantity. So that is one of the main benefits of refillable packaging for a consumer's point of view, is that they can order as little or as much as they want in one go. It eliminates the need for single-use packaging, simplifies distribution by cutting packaging costs, and promotes local products. Beyond food, the refill station can also dispense items like hand cream, glue, and even paint, expanding its versatility. So this is very much at early stages of development. Next up is an initiative from Ken Wilkins Print, a leading carton packaging manufacturer in the UK. And they've transitioned to using BRC accredited plastic pallets supplied by C&T Matrix to enhance production efficiency and safety. These pallets, specifically designed for non-stop logistical systems in print and die cutting operations, offer significant benefits over traditional wooden pallets which are also reusable, including improved hygiene, durability, and ease of handling. The switch has notably increased production efficiency with a reported 15% boost in sheets converted during 24-hour shifts due to the continuous feed capability these pallets provide. Additionally, the pallets reduce the risk of contamination from splintering wood, ensuring cleaner and safer production processes. The pallets are lightweight, easy to clean, and designed to meet the rigorous demands of the packaging industry. Authentic Beauty Concept is a Henkel brand, and they've launched a new generation of its refill bar, a sustainable refill system designed to reduce packaging waste and foster a more circular economy. After a successful pilot phase, which we also featured in the Innovation Zone, the second generation of the refill bar is now more compact, user-friendly, and designed to be used by salons of all sizes. The system enables consumers to return their empty 250 ml retail bottles made from 90% post-consumer recycled PCR plastic to salons for refilling, eliminating the need for disposal or recycling. Additionally, the bottles feature forest film labels, the first wood-based film label material on the market, certified by ISCC. The refill bar aims to meet the increasing consumer demand for sustainability and to contribute to reducing single-use plastic waste. With a focus on sustainable practices, the service uses 5-litre refill bottles made from 50% PCR plastic and reusable pumps. The bottles can be reused up to 5 times, reducing plastic waste by 83%. Circus is a global provider of AI and robotics solutions, and they've collaborated with Vital, a reusable packaging company that we featured a number of times in the Innovation Zone, to integrate sustainable reusable bowls into the Circus Autonomy 1 food production robot. This partnership aligns with the UN Sustainable Development Goal 12, promoting responsible consumption and production practices across the food service industry. So this is integrating reusable packaging into the very start of the food production process. The collaboration offers a default reusable packaging solution for all CA1 customers worldwide, accelerating efforts towards a circular economy by reducing single-use packaging reliance and addressing food waste. Berry Global have introduced a new sip lid designed to complement a reusable cup range, part of the B Circular range for circularity. The sip lid accommodates both hot and cold beverages, offers features such as compatibility with standard cups, a leak-proof lid, and usability with or without straws. The design supports repeated use along with other sustainable practices. Crafted from recyclable polypropylene, the lid is dishwasher safe, stackable, and customizable with embossing options. Perhaps this isn't a conventional refill solution. My colleague Wayne, our refill expert, spotted this in the market and we included it in the Innovation Zone, but it could have packaging applications. So this is Senza Tea, a company based in the Netherlands, and they've developed an out-of-home loose leaf tea dispensing system designed to enhance convenience, freshness, presentation and hygiene whilst reducing waste, cost and spillage. This looks like a really nice dispensing system. The system, with promising potential for reuse, features dispensers that can be wall mounted or placed on stands, each delivering a measured amount and portion controlled amount of tea leaves per click for a single cup. The dispensers include transparent sections to display the tea and indicate when refills are needed. They come with 4 portioning wheels to adjust the dispensed quantity according to the tea's weight and composition, as specified on each tea container. Senza Tea offers a selection of 12 loose teas and blends, each packaged in unique cardboard canisters and attached easily to the dispensers. Once empty, these canisters can be disposed of with paper waste, potentially reducing packaging material by up to 70% compared to traditional tea bags. Last in this section, before we move to the reduction, is from Starbucks and their patented reusable container design. This injection molded container utilizes expanded plastics like PP, PE, or PET to provide enhanced thermal and impact resistance. The Design eliminates the need for an extended sidewall, enabling efficient water drainage during cleaning. The base of the container features raised lobes ranging from 3 to 7, radiating from the center. These lobes vary in thickness, offering increased increased stability. The interior surface of the base remains mostly flat, ensuring that only the thicker sections come into contact with surfaces when the container is placed down. This design reduces wear and improves durability. Additionally, in-mold labels can be applied for branding, positioned on either the thinner or thicker areas of the base. This design aims to optimize the reusability of containers whilst maintaining convenience for consumers. By integrating functional and aesthetic features, this innovation reflects a strategic effort to enhance the practicality and sustainability of reusable packaging solutions. So good to see Starbucks working hard, as they should, on reusable solutions for their area. Last up is reduction. A month doesn't go by where we don't report on a glass packaging weight reduction. This really is carbon footprint is really the main battleground, in my view, for glass manufacturing and production. So if by reducing weight can obviously improve and reduce carbon footprint. So here we have Ardagh Glass. Packaging Europe, based in Sweden, they've launched a lightweight 500ml glass bottle for Henno Gin, achieving a reported 31% reduction in carbon emissions compared to the previous designs. That is significant. This innovation incorporates a bespoke design featuring embossed branding and a copper steel motif, representing the distillery's Swedish heritage. The bottle weighs 480 grams, a reduction of 17%, and 100% grams lighter than an earlier version, and uses a significant higher proportion of recycled glass cullet. One of the challenges for premium brands that utilize glass is obviously glass. Packaging weight is a proxy for quality. So the lighter product becomes, the less quality feel it may have in the hand for the consumers. FlixCap is developed by Modupack, is a lightweight snap-on cap designed for liquid board cartons, offering an intuitive and sustainable solution for non-carbonated drinks. Manufactured in Sweden, this cap features a one-handed flip and click mechanism that enhances usability and consumer convenience. It includes tamper-evident break bridges that provide both visual and audio cues upon first use, whilst the cap auto-fixes in an open position during pouring. A second audio cue confirms a tight seal when the cap is reclosed, ensuring product security. FlixCap is constructed entirely from low-density polyethylene, enabling easier recycling due to its monomaterial design, and that is a lightweighted cap. Belgium's postal service, bpost. This is quite an interesting one. So this is actually an example of trying to take packaging out of service here. So this is bpost, a Belgian postal service, and they've launched a packaging and label-free shipping pilot in the Antwerp region aimed to reduce waste and improve convenience. So again, this is taking packaging away completely. No cardboard boxes, no other materials. This is consumers are expected to not use packaging at all here. So this is potentially quite revolutionary. Customers can now send unwrapped and unlabeled items between parcel lockers accessed via smartphone. Using the My bpost app, senders generate a digital shipping label with a barcode. So technically there is some packaging, it is a label, enabling them to place items in a designated locker of a certain size. Recipients are notified through the app or email when the parcel is ready for collection. This initiative eliminates the need for cardboard boxes, adhesive tape, printed labels, and effectively reusable packaging as well. So aligning with circular economy and cost reduction goals. It also supports the growing second-hand market, exemplified by the popularity of platforms like Vinted, which is very popular in my household. The service costing €3.99, so that's about 3 UK pounds for parcels up to 2 kilograms is expected to become the most affordable postal option in Belgium. So there's a real point of difference, save consumers money. So with over nearly 1,300 parcel lockers already operational across the country, you could see how this could potentially scale beyond the 30 in Antwerp that they're currently testing. Now, this is a piece of design re-engineering that has created from Ferrero a new 140-gram Nutella packaging that's been redesigned pot aimed at improving practicality and reducing waste. So the new packaging maintains the same product quantity, but features rounded edges for easier consumption and better use. That is one of my bugbears is that last 10% of Nutella that's really hard to get out. So this has been designed to minimize waste. The redesigned pot has also reduces plastic usage by 25%, aligning with Ferrero's global sustainability goals. This new design was specifically developed for the Brazilian market, but since its launch, the packaging has expanded across South America, and you can expect, if it's working, to be seen across the world in due course. Now, the last innovation of the day, and this is from Mondi, and they've collaborated with Dobis, a Polish paper bag converter, to develop lighter, sustainable shopping bags for the fashion, fast food, and retail sectors. So not only are we seeing moving out of plastic into paper, the next evolution of that is to then engineer lightweighting and carbon footprint reduction through lighter solutions. So this partnership focuses on optimizing paper grades and increasing production efficiency whilst maintaining high strength and print quality. Dobis has utilized Mondi's Eco Vantage paper range, which we've seen extensively throughout the innovation zone, and includes Eco Vantage Light Fashion made from 100% recycled fibers and Craft Pro with 20% recycled content to create durable bags for categories such as fashion, gift, and food applications. By transitioning to lighter papers, Dobis has reduced material and glue consumption, improved print clarity with water-based inks, and decreased ink usage, aligning with sustainability goals. Mondi's Eco Vantage portfolio caters to various applications requiring strength, printability, and food safety certification. And as I said, we've reported on many applications across categories of that solution. So that's it. So we've covered 5 areas: recycling, biopackaging alternatives, paperization, refill and reuse, and reduction. This recording will be made available by tomorrow, so I'll have that online and will be emailed as you've registered for the event. That'll be emailed to you tomorrow. Some news about our next webinars. We have webinars scheduled 20th of February, 27th of March, 24th of April, and 29th of May. All webinars start at 3 p.m. GMT, or it might actually be BST by May. They all start at the same time, and we'll be sending out joining instructions imminently for those for new webinars. One last point to mention that we're, again, just to remind you that we'll be in Birmingham next month. So you can't beat face-to-face interaction. So if you are attending Packaging Innovations and MPAC at the NEC Birmingham next month, please come and see us. And I'd just like to thank you very much for your attention and look forward to seeing you again next month. Thank you.